another wonderful study. This number 3 of Don't op.35 is, I think, in its simplicity lies its beauty, but also it is quite complicated because it's so exposed. It's just a series of arpeggios up and down, but it doesn't quite stay in one key for a long time, so it's really interesting how it shifts from one to the next one. And talking about shifts, the shifting in this particular study is very kind of gradual. Sometimes it's just an extension. Sometimes it's an extension that then becomes a new position, whether it's forwards or backwards. And that creates another challenge, let's say, for this piece. I personally find the middle section and at the end as well quite tricky. So I would say probably around bar 18 or something, when we have etc. This bit, it just keeps on changing key every half a bar almost, an entirely new one. So that is really interesting. The other really interesting characteristic of this study is that it constantly going around the violin on the same position. So if you are, let's say, in 4th position, it goes 4th position from the E string all the way down to the G string and then back, and in different combination of fingers. That is what makes it also really, really useful, especially in high positions, like where I just stop now. And then same thing, but different combination. And then just a little bit lower. Whether it's a dominant 7th or diminished 7th or different kind of 7ths, dominants and minor 7ths, these arpeggios are really good because they keep us on our toes, on our fingers in this case. One more thing, we talked a lot about the fingers because it's a lot about intonation, but the clarity will definitely help to get that intonation right. So clarity in the bow. Combined with the string crossing and legato. So if we can get those fingers really soft and active, of course the wrist and the arm will have to move along, but it's the fingers that have most of the work. The fingers are going to make it smooth through the string crossing, and then the arm and the wrist will just follow. Sometimes it will go before the fingers, but the fingers will definitely make the last bit of a crossing between the strings. Also, if we're talking about the bow, it's very different, especially when we are up here, to play on the E string, being such a short string, and to play on the G string as well with a short string. We need to be closer to the bridge as much as possible, but also much lighter on the E string with more bow. And a bit less bow, a little bit more onto the string, not too much, but just a bit more into the string on the G string and faster on the E string. How much? Just listen and respond to your violin. See how much we need to do of each thing. Enjoy!